I just got to make sure it's coming back. There it goes. Now we're going. Hello everyone, this is Dion Soul. I hope everyone is doing well. Instead of me trying to do an offline video and trying to upload, as you can tell, we are currently in the helicopter, and I've got the NeoFly livery for the H135, and we're in a hole. And I purposely put ourselves in a hole to start out with, just because that is the advantage of having a helicopter in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Ever since this helicopter was released, it's just amazing how Asobo dropped the ball. And I see I'm too loud here, so let me turn back my my microphone for me. But anyway, so this helicopter is rapidly getting developed more and more and more, very, very quickly. The autopilot still doesn't work, but now we've got engine gauges and whatnot since my last video. You know, we got a lot more stuff here. You actually got more things to work with here. This is still buggy, but it's getting better. The sounds are different now. The sounds supposedly sound from a more real-world, you know, H135 helicopter. And of course, I got the NeoFly livery on here. Just because I've been flying with NeoFly with it. It's been really, really cool. We do have a setting here now where you have different flight models. You've got Xbox flight model, you've got basic flight model, and you've got advanced flight model. The advanced flight model is what I have it turned on right now. Like I said, this helicopter is getting updated daily, so there's really no point in me making an isolated video to go on it, because it's just changing so rapidly. But anyway, so we're going to go ahead and take off here. Like I say, we're in a hole here. We're in a pit, and this thing has just been a blast. It's one of those fun aircraft. See, if I just let go of my pedals, what happens is this thing will just immediately start to yaw to the right, and I have to use the crap out of my pedals in order for me to maintain direction of flight. And which is probably more real world. I don't know, Bug Eater 64 could speak on that, because he's the helicopter guy in my circle, and he knows his stuff. And so, and you can definitely subscribe to him. I'm sure you can see on my channel of Bug Eater 64. I got him on here, but this helicopter is just freaking awesome. It just makes it so you can go do things. You can hear the sounds change. I'll stay quiet a second as you can listen to it. Okay, I've changed the pitch of the rotors. I'm at full pitch of the rotors right now. I have the throttle. I got the throttle max and the pitch max. So let me back up here. Slow down. Okay, I'm 50% on my throttle now. But like I say, this thing is they're just getting better and better and better, you know, for a flight model that doesn't exist in Microsoft Flight Simulator, which is huge. But yeah, if I just let all my controls go, and I just freewheel it now, you can see what's happening. This aircraft is just doing its own thing and not doing, you have to, with the advanced flight model button selected as I saw at the start of the video, yeah, you really got to control what you're doing. But as far as sounds go, there is a sound pack that's in beta 2 now over on the flightsim.tu site, and that's what this sound is all about. It's coming from those sound pack that you basically just replace the default sound with this sound pack, which is basically just cut and paste and copy right over the extra, but it just makes the sounds a lot different than what the original one is. Let me go over here in the middle of nowhere. Okay, I'm about 25% on the throttle right now. Let me back off. I'm 100% on the pitch of the rotors. Now I'm 50% on the pitch of the rotors. You can hear this turbine wind down. But like I said, I have this on the advance, which is a lot more difficult. Like I said, I'm not a helicopter guy. I'm a fixed wing guy. But boy, I tell you what, for me, it's a challenge. Let me go ahead and drop down. I'm going to land in the middle of this holding tank here. But the sounds are I think are a lot better. But again, I'm not a helicopter guy, so we'd have to have a helicopter guy be a judge of that. And we'll just try to safely put this thing on down. Come on, down a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I get into an oscillation where I'm constantly, going like this with the helicopter, back and forth until I finally set it down. Now, last night over on I flew around for a little while on my D-Live channel. Now we're on D-Live, and I flew around over there, and I actually was able to land, which we're going to try again today in this video. We're going to try to land on one of the buildings in downtown LA. I was successful, so we'll go ahead and do that now. Fly on over there and look at things while we're on our way. Because like I say, this thing is just epic, in my opinion. Right over there, there's the smokestacks, and that's the, either it's coal burning or gas burning. I think it's coal burning. Maybe oil burning. There's all those oil tanks right there. This is the Burbank power plant right here. That's what this is. But that's what this is. Burbank power plant, which is pretty cool. That's pretty good looking for something that just comes out of the ground like it does, that Microsoft does. We'll go on over here and we'll head on towards, see if we can land on one of the big buildings. I don't know how well it's going to work, but we're going to give it a try. We'll go ahead and start our track IR. Definitely want track IR for this. If I can get it to work. Okay, track IR is working. I gotta get the chat back up here. Now I lost my chat. About trying to crash the airplane. Oh, there we go. Alright, there's Burbank Airport. I'm still having to put a lot of downforce. Of course, now it's freaking out. But I still have to put a lot of downforce on the aircraft to make it go forward. If I don't, it'll just climb forever. But now it's kind of messing up there. Come on, come back. Don't fail me. I think it's going to fail me. It didn't like the fact that I activated track IR, I guess. Oh, there it goes. That was weird. But okay, fine. Yeah, it glitched out big time. That was a matrix right there. But yeah, this, like I said, this thing is epic. I'm gonna turn down so I can, this is getting really loud in my headphones here. But we're gonna go see if we can land on those buildings right over there in LA. And I'll go ahead and static my track IR for the moment. Now it's time. Hey, I can crash into trees, no problem. And all we'll do is just get a crash, and then that'll be the end of it. Anyway, let's move on over here. Like I said, I'm not doing any jobs or anything. I'm just flat out just going. Yes, it was, Justin. It was really messed up, you know, with Kobe dying. It's just one of those things, you know. Because right now I'm VFR flying. Right now, I'm just kind of relying on the ground and, you know, just flying VFR. I should go for a swim. That's all bad things, and it takes forever to reload my sim in this computer. Remember, I got a potato computer. I can't be doing all that stuff. But right over here is Universal Studios. Fly upside down. This airplane does not fly upside, or this aircraft does not fly upside down. I've tried already, and I crashed when I tried to fly upside down. Okay, there's a helipad I can try to land on right there. I think that's the Sherman Oaks Tower, I think is what that is. Not for sure on that. Here, I'll go 25% of my power. I need a better computer because the frame rate's probably on you guys. I apologize for that. I'm probably terrible. I don't know what they were building on the time of the, the satellite image that was taken. I don't know what they were building at Universal. You got a nice big empty spot right there. I don't know if that's for a shoot or what. I don't know. Look, now we're behind our. I don't know. Oh, don't do that to me. My light was See, it's messing up now. Okay, forget that. Oh no! There we go. Now I got it back. Okay, let's see if we can land on that on the Sherman Oaks Tower. Because, like I said, I did it once. Okay, let me go back around. But this right here is precision flying, people. Until my my track IR does crazy stuff like that. Which, okay, that means my what is happening is my my light behind me is interfering with my track IR. So this is going to be a challenge. Okay, I see my target. Target's down there. I know Mr. Bug Eater 64 is laughing at me right now, saying, I would have been landed on the ground already, or landed on that tower already. Let me back up, pull up on the stick or the yoke, because I am using the. I don't have a stick. I'm using the honeycomb yoke. Okay, now I gotta get down. Actually, we got two. I didn't notice that. Well, fine. I'll still go with the one I've already got my aim on. Now, I don't know what that one over there is. What's that one over there? Contact with Imperial? I have no idea what that is. Oh, Comcast. NBC Universal. So that's the Universal Tower right there. Okay. So that other one must be the hotel. The Universal Hotel. I guess. Going too fast. Jeez, this is hard. There's buildings right underneath me I'd probably hit already. Yeah, I would have hit those. Come on, a little more power. Also, you can tell it's not exactly flat, is it? There we go. Yay, I made it. Wasn't perfect. But I made it. Like I said, it's not easy. Very good. Good practice. Very, very good practice. Very nice. So there's Universal. Let's go to downtown. Adjust my eyeball. The sounds are pretty good. I like them. The 101 freeway right there, and on down. About 120 knots. Coming up on, we're going to come up and blow right past the Hollywood Bowl here in a second. Now that building right below us, let me spin around. For the longest time, you go down the 405 freeway, and that building, I believe, right there. Let me get straight. Let me get settled down here. Okay, no, that's not it. It must be over here. I thought it was right over there. No, it's got to be over there. That's not right. Anyway, there's a little building right over here that had that little Land Rover thing that was in the original Battlestar Galactica, and it sat there for years. Every time you go down the freeway, you would see that prop over to the right-hand side as you're going southbound here on the 101. You'd look over and you would see that prop, but it looks like I'm not in the right spot here to see it. But anyway, oh well. Sounds are getting better, that's for sure. And the Hollywood Bowl's right here. Somewhere. I think I'm too low. You won't get a good look at it. Oh, there. Is that it right there? Yeah, I think that's it right there. Yeah, that's it. Hollywood Bowl, Hollywood, California. The back of it, anyway. Really, really cool. But like I said, the aircraft is being changed so much, so fast, it just really wasn't worth me doing an isolated video on it. There's a Capitol Records building right in front of us right now. Doing a video on it because tomorrow it's going to be different. You know, they're going to add, you know, something else. Capitol Records right there. And like I said, today was the sound pack update. I did add some of the scenery packs, so now we have the Hollywood sign, which should be right over there. That's another thing that did not, with the US update that they did with Microsoft Flight Simulator, one of the first updates, well, besides Japan was the first one, the second one I guess was US. They should have put the Hollywood sign in, and they didn't. So it took a third-party developer, a freeware developer, to put the Hollywood sign in. And I figured I'll just sit there and stream until my wife gets home from work, you know, just kind of have some fun with this until I run out of gas. I did that the other day. I was flying around and I was in the air for about an hour or two, I guess it was, and then all of a sudden I lost all power. Tried to auto-rotate to get to the ground, but I ended up crashing anyway. There's the Hollywood sign. And last night on my D-Live channel, when I flew right over it last night, it was all lit up, which is really cool at nighttime. And the tower is always there. We'll go over here to Griffith Observatory, which is over here. Playlist. Nice little mountaintop here, or hilltop. Come right over here and we'll land right here on the hilltop. That gives me an opportunity to try to find, because I was going to add some music to this, but I can't find my my music. Oh, there we go. Here we go.
SimCity and SimCity 2000. You've heard about them. You might have seen them.
You got some music in the background.
Never the same city twice, no matter how hard you try. You're flying in a SimCity 2000 city right now, and there's plenty more where this came from. SimCity and SimCity 2000. Now pay attention to your flying.
There we go. The music going on here, and Silverwood Lake. Go right over here to Silverwood Lake. And then Chavez Ravine should be right over the other side of that hill. Never been there. Actually, in the real world. Never been to a Dodger game.
I want a good breakfast, but my bus leaves in 3 minutes. Who's got time for lunch with all this work? I'll just eat a can of frosting.
The Simville Picayune makes no demands on your already busy schedule. Buy one today.
For light bulbs, crystal goblets, or whatever, the Simville Picayune is the best for packing and wrapping. And with little or no use, there's little or no waste. Buy one today.
Very cool. Now, this is what I landed last night on my D-Live channel. I don't know if I'll be able to do it again, but we'll give it a shot. The U.S. Bank. Right over it. I can't see it. I need to get away from it because I can't see it. I don't know where the hell I'm at, where it's at now. I think it's behind me. Oh, there it is. Or one of them anyway. Oh, that's the right one. Come on around. I can see you. There you are. Now you're back in range. Oh, come on, don't do that to me. The sun came back out. Oh, great. Great. Okay, this is good. We're gonna crash now because I can't. Come on, sink back up. Oh no! Nope. We're gonna die. Now we're upside down. We're dead. We're done. There you go. We're done. Darn, track IR failed me. Let's go over to, let's see, what would be the closest airport? Darn it. That sucks that it crashed. Let's go to KT away. Go to Torrance. Torrance, medium, fine, whatever. Make sure my everything is set. Fine, fine, fine. Torrance. All right, let's go. Back to cold and dark. Let's fly. Swig of coffee. Now what's happening is my track IR sensor is right here, and unfortunately my track IR sensor is being, the glare from the sun is shining from behind me onto it, and which in turn
This is a
loses
public service announcement.
signal.
Be sure to rinse thoroughly
So-
when so instructed on shampoo bottles.
Away it goes.
Believe me, there's nothing like a refreshing bottle of frozen glacier water. Some waters taste, well, watery, but frozen glacier has a bold, hearty taste that really stands out. Frozen glacier, water, and more.
Guys, now I've got my stream is what the hell. Oh, I know why. Because the sim's loading. When the sim loads like that, it just totally takes over everything, and so then it craps out. But hopefully it'll come back. Alright, so anyway, now we're back into it. Now we're in Torrance, California instead. And hopefully the stream will get better. I want to hear the startup. Kill the music for a second. It takes about 30 seconds to 45 seconds for the thing to actually start up. But once it starts up, you can see it's oil pressure is going up for the other turbine. That's my fuel situation. My fuel situation, okay, I can fly for a little bit and then I'm going to run out of fuel. Should add more fuel. Now, while we're on the ground, we're going to add more fuel. Put in about 80% or so. There we go. Now I don't have to worry about fuel. I'll go full load. Full load. If I get the throttle power, of course we'll get off the ground. So outside, everything looks good. Ooh, we got a. They're not running into that thing. Now we're in Torrance, California. Very good. I'm not worried about ATC or any of that stuff. Get away from that pole. That's right there. I don't know what happened to my stream. It says my stream is going crazy. Here's Torrance, California right here. There's two reasons why I'm down here in Torrance. One, I want to go to Long Beach area. And the reason why I want to go to Long Beach area is because I want to see if I can land on the oil rigs that are out there. There's some oil rigs out there. So, we'll land on some oil rigs. Boy, those sounds are cool. Like this hole right here, I didn't know this hole was here in Torrance area. Never see it from the ground. And you can see the Port of Los Angeles is in front of me. And there is a mod that I downloaded and installed that accentuates the Port of Los Angeles. In other words, it puts in all the little cranes and elevators and stuff. Excuse me, coughing my butt off here. But yeah, they're coming a long way on this helicopter. They're making this helicopter very, very good. At least to my liking anyway. I can only speak for myself. Anyway, there's the 110 freeway right there. Which goes like this. And around. And then the Home Depot. I think it's right there. That's the Home Depot. Right there in the center of your screen. That's the Home Depot. I don't know what all that is. And then the 7-Eleven I worked on is right there in the center of the screen that I'm about ready to crash into. Of course, I worked all the 7-Elevens here in Southern California at one time or another. But anyway. Go see what this mod did to the Port of LA. What would be cool is if the mod would load up some ships, and the ships would actually, ferry around the area. You see them loading and offloading the containers. I mean, they don't have to. All they would do is just change the color of the containers and then have it offload and then have it go onto a truck or something. Maybe have a little bit of animation there. That'd be pretty neat. You can see the shipping containers are underwater right there. Oopsie. Wow. And a suspension bridge. Port of LA. Looks really, really good. Fairly impressed. What NeoFly needs to do is, now that we got helicopters, they need to add a whole bunch of short flights with NeoFly that, like, you're going to take a group of people out to Catalina Island from Long Beach or something like that, because you don't want to be in this airplane or helicopter forever. About my limit is 50 nautical miles. About my limit. I do 100, but it gets very tiring. Which is probably a good thing. So we'll go over here to Queen Mary, which I gotta find her. I don't think I think she's down there. She's down a ways. while we're waiting. There's the Queen Mary. If I was planning on doing this, I would have had the royal music going or something. I have no idea. I've never been to the Queen Mary, so I don't know what that dome is or anything like that. Let us bring it on down here a little bit. Trying to get down towards the water level, near the water level. Pretty cool. Very impressive. Considering what it is, you know. I'm sure somebody at one point will come in now that we've got helicopter, a helicopter, but more I'm sure will definitely follow. You're going to see people start to take all these landmarks and they're going to amp them up in detail and may even charge for them, who knows, because now there's a market for it now that you can do stuff that I'm doing right now here, which is just kind of, you can't do this with a regular airplane. I mean, yeah, you can go slow and whatnot, but you just can't stop and smell the flowers. Now that we got a helicopter in Microsoft Flight Simulator, now somebody can come in here and actually do this and just chill, trick this thing out where it looks like a real ship, like what it looks like in the real world. They can come right around here and detail all this out. There's the dome right there. I should have landed on the dome. Probably could have landed on the dome. That's a cruise ship, I guess. That's one thing that they need to do is add animations. I don't think there was ever a no. There wouldn't be a place to land on the Queen Mary. I don't think I can land right there on the edge. I don't think that's big enough. I could try, but let me get down lower here. Let me pull back up on the stick or the yoke and get ourselves positioned. See if I can land on the edge of the Queen Mary. That doesn't look very big. See if I can. I'm hovering right now, but I'm just trying to get over there. Because I'm sure if I hit that other part of the deck. Got a picture of the Queen right there. Never noticed that before. That's funny. Or is that Diana? That's Diana, isn't it? That's not Queen Elizabeth. That looks like Diana. That's funny. Well, I can land on top of that without too much trouble, but I want to see if I can land on the ship itself. I just don't think that's enough room for me to land on. Now, I may have to come in straight. Let's come in straight. Now, I'm gotten crazy. I don't know what's behind me, so I'm hoping I'm not running into anything behind me. Okay, get a little bit more speed, or a little more altitude. It'll probably crash on me, but we'll give it a shot. Crash on me meaning that I'm going to run into something. Come on, a little bit more. Come on. Land on the Queen Mary. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. No. Get away from that. Come on. Aha! I made it! We are on the Queen Mary. Oh, I was on it for a second and then it crashed the desktop. Request to... That's a bummer. Because I landed on it. Pooh. That's funny. Okay, for the last of this extravaganza is now what we're going to do is we're going to take off from Fullerton Airport and we're going to go down and have a look-see of Disneyland and Knott's Berry Farm. That's what we'll do. And if time permitting, if I still have time, I might we'll go on down to San Diego and look around San Diego if I have time. So let's see. Set up ourselves up in KFUL, Fullerton, California. And then we will go. And hell, just let me know where you guys want me to fly. I mean, I'm just doing this on my own. You know, you guys sit there and say, hey, Dion, go fly over so-and-so and try to land on so-and-so. Fine, I'll do it. I got no problem with that. So, we're at Fullerton, Okay, everything is set. Let's go. Gotta turn everything back off because we are starting. I appreciate everyone watching, by the way. Definitely like, subscribe, and if you feel my content is worthy, I do have some donation links that will be in the description. Or you can just click on, just like and subscribe to the channel. It's most appreciated as well. Heck, I just need all the love I can get because I am lonely. I'm just a lonely little pilot. Just trying to make my little waves. Swimming in the sea of YouTube and BitChute. And Odyssey, and Rumble. This is the sucky part about Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's taking forever to load because it's loading all of my add-ons. I have got lots and lots of add-ons that I've added around Southern California because that's where I fly all the time. And I fly in Southern California. That's my main place, or in that area. Well, California in general, but Southern California is my main area. And so, of course, whoever makes stuff for Microsoft Flight Simulator around that area is when I'm going to install it in the sim. So let this little potato computer says it thinks it can, it thinks it can, it thinks it can. And we have been streaming for an hour, coming up on an hour, which is cool. Appreciate you guys sticking around. Appreciate Justin. Go check out Justin Proper's channel. Just click on him in the chat right there. I think the chat will be available even after the video is done because I just leave it all at default. I don't mess with it. I'm a simple guy, you know, not complicated at all. I try to be. But this is the sucky part of Microsoft Flight Simulator. It takes forever to load, especially when you have a potato computer. Do chair cam. Chair cam while I'm rating. Do. All right, Fullerton, California, just northeast of Disneyland. And you can see my airplane, right, or helicopter right there. It was really cool because yesterday afternoon there was a bunch of people flying, and I had at Whiteman Airport. I had 3 different people flying the helicopter, which is pretty neat. I saw their liveries and the whole 9 yards. It's pretty neato. Anyway, let's go ahead and get on inside here. Make sure everything is set. On. Beacon light, navigation light on. Okay, we'll go back and forth. We'll go ahead and hit Control E because that's how you start the airplane or the aircraft right now is Control E. We're still on advanced flight model here. Everything looks good there. We'll put in synthetic vision. We've got synthetic vision on the main primary display. And we'll go back and forth 1, 2, 3 times with our throttle and our pitch, our rotor pitch. We have a half a tank of fuel for what we're going to do. That's fine. A little bit lighter is better. And I see the oil pressure for engine number 1 is good. Now engine number 2, if that's how they calculate it out. Coming up on our oil pressure. Once they both settle down, then we can go ahead and pitch up. We'll put our pitch trim to our rotor pitch to in the center there, where the green is. And I'm using my pitch trim on my SciTech for that. All right, so it's long enough. They're settled. So let's go ahead and we're good to go. Go ahead and put our rotor RPM up. And go ahead and increase our throttle. And there we go. We are in the air. I guess because of where we're starting out, the frame rates are going to be a little bit more rough because of the we'll buzz the tower. We'll come over here, Disneyland. Where do you want to go? I want to go to Disneyland. And Disneyland should be over here somewhere. I don't have my map in front of me, so I'm just having to guess. Because right there should be the 591 interchange right in front of us. Okay, if that's the 91 and the 5, that means if I go over here, I think Knott Avenue is right over here somewhere. If I swing on around, Wax Museum should be one of those buildings, and then of course medieval times should be one of those buildings as well. And then Knott's Berry Farm is right there. There's Knott's Berry Farm. So let's take it slower. Knott's Berry Farm. Now this is a mod. Somebody went and redid Knott's Berry Farm. I'll get a little lower here. Try to get a better position. If I go outside, I'll lose control really quick. For me, I got to be inside the cockpit, or I'll lose control of the aircraft. Tell you what, let's make a left bank, and then we'll get low, and we'll do a right bank. We'll get low down here so we can get a better look-see. That's pretty neato, as far as I'm concerned. Considering what they've done, I think what the mod more or less did is the mod probably fixed the, the things that are sticking out of the ground, the roller coasters and stuff, because if I remember right, before, the roller coasters were just like they were coming out of the ground, and so you'd see that you'd see the earth coming up right along with it. And it looks like what they did is they just got rid of the earth underneath it. I kind of doubt I can fly underneath them. But eventually, somebody will probably make a mod, a better mod, that would actually, instead of, you can see how it's all, not all connected, and, oh, there it goes, not connected up. Now, it came into focus there. But that's pretty neato. I like that. Takes a little while for it to load in. I don't know if that's because of my computer is so slow or what, but Knott's Berry Farm. As my dad used to say, he used to call it the Berry Farm. All he would say. I was waiting for it to load in, see if it improves. And there is the we used to get our boysenberry jelly. Now there's the entrance right there to go into the park, and then I guess the shops and everything are over here. Well, they're more they're behind me actually, a little bit. Back up here a little bit. I think the shops are right all over there. Yeah, because there's Knott Avenue right there. The 6 lanes, that's Knott Avenue. Pretty damn neato. Quite impressed. So that is Knott's Berry Farm. We'll come around here to the other side. Now in the real world, now Knott's Berry Farm doesn't have a TFR, a permanent TFR, but Disneyland, excuse me, Disneyland does. Disneyland has a TFR where you have to be with 3,000 feet or greater in order for you to fly over Disneyland. But Knott's Berry Farm does not have a TFR, which is temporary flight restriction, for those of you that don't know. But that is Knott's Berry Farm. That is cool. I like that. It'd be cool if that flag was waving in the wind and stuff. That'd be pretty neat. I like it. Sadly, there's no modification for Magic Mountain. So Magic Mountain is it doesn't look very good. Let me just say. Adjust my headphones here. All right, let's head on over to Disneyland. So that is Knott Avenue. And I don't know what water park that is. I'm not familiar with that water park. So what we'll do is we'll just follow this road out right over here. Take us to the 5 freeway, and then we'll go south on the 5 freeway. Transition to the 5 southbound. That's the Home Depot right there. Been in that Home Depot a time or two back in the day. Very cool. I'm just turning with my pedals. Just yawing left and right. That kind of thing. Alright, so now we're coming into Disneyland, or we're real close. Back off on my power. Yeah, because there's a Matterhorn right there. I can see the Matterhorn already. We'll back off on our power. There, my friends, is Disneyland, which is going to be opened up to 25% capacity, according to our nice, wonderful Governor Gavin Newsom. Never mind, it's not a political show, so keep it real, keep it plain. I got plenty of things to say, but I won't say it. All right. Anyway, let's see. What do we got here? We got the Matterhorn. Let's go ahead and pull back on our stick here a little bit, and let's get a little lower. Let's have ourselves a little look. Let's get into the park a little bit. That's basically what I'm doing. Is I'm just trying to get down into lower. You can see the there we go, a little bit better. Space Mountain, and then the Matterhorn's over there. Guess that was Tomorrowland, that building right there in the center of the screen, kind of in the center of the screen, right above the dashboard. I think that's where Star Tours used to be, or if there still is. I don't even know if Star Tours even exists anymore. Oh, wait a minute. That's Tomorrowland. No, Star Tours is right there. It's inside Space Mountain as well, I guess. I don't remember. Hell, it's been 1989, 92 is the last time I was in Disneyland. It's been a long time. But a lot of this is what was generated by Microsoft Flight Simulator, and then parts of it was, you know, the mod that I have for Disneyland. I think the mod that I have for Disneyland, mostly what it did is it took out the trees, because in the default there's just trees everywhere. They just overpopulate it with trees, and you can't see anything. So I think what the mod did basically is just took out the trees. Let's see that Small World. Let's see if I can dip around there and get Small World. Or is that Small World right there? No, that's not Small World, is it? That might be. That might be Small World right there. So let me come back around. Kind of hard to... Yeah, that's Small World right there. Let's see how detailed it is. Let me see if I can get control here. Get a little lower so we can get a better view. Come on, get a little lower. That's pretty neat. Let me go back. We're going to go backwards. Like I said, in the real world, you can't do this. You can't fly at this altitude. You got to be 3,000 foot or greater. Okay, I'm getting a little too low. Whoa. Oh, now I'm clipped right through the Matterhorn. Okay, that wasn't planned. Well, now we know we don't crash in the Matterhorn. We just clip right through it. Clip right through the Matterhorn. That's funny. Okay, let's try that again. 'Cause I wanted to get a good look at Small World. The castle looking thing or whatever that is. That was the intent anyway. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's get down there. Quit messing with me. Considering that this is all randomly generated by Azure, that's not too bad. And that's not too bad. Now that we clip through the Matterhorn, we know we won't die if we go through the Matterhorn. There's a Ferris wheel. Just out sightseeing, guys. Out sightseeing. Oh, is this supposed to be... I don't know what that's supposed to be. I don't know. Let me come back around. Whatever it is under construction, so I don't know what that was right there. But all that is right there. That's under construction, whatever it was. Might have been before, oh crap, what do you call that damn place? Galaxy's Edge, that's what I was thinking of. All in all, not bad. Not bad. But as an adult, it's funner to go to, I think now we're into, as an adult, it's funner to go to Knott's Berry Farm than it is Disneyland. For me, anyway. I can only speak for myself. That's California Adventure right there, right? Yeah. We can just put floats on this helicopter. I can land on that water over there. Their Anaheim Convention Center is right there. Can't believe the Anaheim Convention Center does not have a Anaheim Convention Center does not have a helipad. I would have figured they would have had a helipad for all the rich people. Interesting. Anyway. Back off on our power here. I'm going to lose some altitude. Get too high. That's funny. Oh, what I'm saying is funny is because that right there in front of us, that's a 7-Eleven. And Mr. Domino's, Dinamo, I forgot how to pronounce his last name. Anyway, that's his store. And that store is the busiest 7-Eleven store that 7-Eleven owns. I believe that's the 7-Eleven right there. Yeah, we're on Catella, right? Yeah, we're on Catella. So yeah, that's That's his store. Trying to get it closer. Yep, that's it. Worked on that store. I don't know why why it's put a hole in there, but see, this is my self-interest right here. 'Cause I worked on that 7-Eleven way back in the day. Did all kinds of things in that store. But anyway. We'll check out the tower, which I think they're supposed to tear it down. If I remember correctly, they were talking about putting in a new attraction or something, and they were going to tear that down. The Tower of Terror, or whatever they call it. Never been in it. It was before my time, or no, I was before its time, I should say. There's Galaxy's Edge. Okay, that's Galaxy's Edge right there. I could tell just by looking at the architecture. Let me see if we can see the Millennium Falcon. So let's see how, because if it's under construction when this was done, then of course we're not going to see it. But if it was finished, then we should see the Millennium Falcon there. I just got to see if I can find it. Again, I've never been to it, so I don't know. Looks like a racetrack, though. Is this supposed to be for pod racing or something? I can't find it. I don't see it. I don't see it. It may not be Galaxy's Edge. That thing over there on the other side might have been Galaxy's Edge. I don't have no idea what that is. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Well, that is it. We've looked at everything I wanted to see, other than go down to San Diego. I was curious about the Crystal Cathedral, the Crystal Cathedral, but I don't know where that's at. I know it's here in Anaheim somewhere, but I don't know where the Crystal Cathedral is. See, this would be Interstate 5 and the 22 freeway, I believe, which is called the Garden Grove Freeway. Yeah, I have no idea where the Crystal Cathedral is. I'd have to look it up and that sort of thing to find it. Well, anyway, it's been about an hour and a half, so I'm going to start wrapping it up here. Let's go see what I can wrap it up at. I'm sure I bored you guys long enough. I can go on for hours for me. I can, you know, I'm game. I don't care. And the only reason why is because I'm the one doing the flying, right? I know where we can go, or we can end. I know where we can end. We can end right over here, because we're in the neighborhood here. Let's go on down where the 5 and the 57 freeway line up, and that's where Angel Stadium is, and the where the Ducks play, which is Honda Center, or whatever they call it. I think I'm south of it. So that's where we'll go. We'll go over there and we'll land and we'll call it. We're not that far. There it is. I see the Big A Stadium from here. Anaheim Stadium. There it is. And then, excuse me. Backing off on our power here. Now this is a mod that I downloaded from the flightsim.to to give us to look like it does, because out of the box Microsoft Flight Simulator, it doesn't look as good. I'm just doing a spin around to lose altitude. Come back into view here. Should I trust it? Nope, I shouldn't trust it. And now I'm screwed. Now I'm going to crash because I shouldn't have trusted it. Oh well, we're dead. Well, there you go. We're done. Screw it. I shouldn't have trusted my track IR. But whatever. Anyway, guys, well, I appreciate you guys watching. Definitely like, subscribe, and all that other happy stuff. And I'll catch you guys next time. And like I said, this helicopter is really, really fun. I've been doing a lot of Neofly flights with it. Just going 50 nautical miles. I'm not making near as much money, but what the helicopter provides as far as freedom to go fly around and just go anywhere is really, really cool. So, a major mistake on Microsoft Flight Simulator's part to not have helicopters out of the box. I mean, that was just crazy, but hey, it is what it is. You know, you got to learn your audience, and you know, it is what it is. But anyway, you guys take care, and I'm going to leave you guys. I think I can here. So let me load it up and get it ready. Hang on, bear with me just a second. I was going to do something really slick, and here I can't even do it now. Of course not. Oh, here it is. Here it is, and we need to put it over here. I need to put it right here. And then I will go like this. And then we'll jump on over here like this. And I'll get rid of me. You guys in closing. And then like this.
Fire report in downtown high-rise. Respond priority one.
A lot of memories. Take care, guys. Laters.